At the hospital, Cody looks in on the baby that was born at the Quartermain residence. In her office, Britt meets with Terry, and they find out Austin, who soon arrives, tricked them into thinking the other asked to meet. He says they need to talk business. In the waiting area, Brad runs into Maxie, who is working on Britt's party. Brad said Britt asked him to help because he's a professional party animal, so he sits next to her to look over her big book of plans so far. Dante, in his dress blues straight from Rory's memorial, checks on Heather, who is in the hospital for a checkup. She flirts with him and indicates she could help him find the killer if he helps her out. Portia arrives, so Dante leaves them. Portia explains this is a routine exam to decide if she can return to Darkham. Heather notices Portia's last name and asks if she's related to that girl who was on trial for filming her friends having sex. In Rice Plaza, Trina, Marshall, Curtis, Robert, and Laura just came from the public memorial for Rory. Marshall wonders when these killings will end. Spencer and Sam approach the group, and Spencer says, "It ends when we find Esme." Laura asks, "Who is we?" Spencer covers and says he meant we the people. Laura thinks it's nice that Spencer is here to support Trina, but it's also important to let the PCPD do their jobs. Suddenly, Robert gets a call from Dante, who says Heather is dropping hints that she can help them find the hook. Robert says he'll be right there. A reporter from The Invader asks Laura for a comment about the hook and Rory's death. As she talks to the reporter, Spencer and Trina step away to discuss their plan to make themselves targets and draw out Esme. When the reporter asks Laura for a photo, Trina and Spencer crash it. Trina tells Spencer, hopefully that photo will get Esme's attention. Curtis approaches Trina and Spencer and notes, "That was a nice photo, but what was it really about?" They play innocent, and Laura pulls Spencer away for a word. Alone, Curtis suggests Trina that she stick with Joss and Cam as her friends and not forget how Spencer has treated her. Trina hasn't forgotten but knows what she must do. Marshall approaches Trina and Curtis and offers to get Trina home if his son wants to go see Portia. Curtis thanks him and takes off. Marshall warns Trina, as her step-grandpa-to-be careful around Spencer. She assures him that she knows who Spencer is. He reminds her that he's a liar. She recalls Marshall once told her some lies are told for the greater good. Elsewhere, Laura asks Spencer what exactly he and Trina are up to. Spencer promises her that he is working to live up to being the good man she expects him to be. They see Marshall leave with Trina, and Laura reminds him that he's already hurt Trina once. He promises he'll never hurt her again, and neither will anyone else. Back at the hospital, Maxie and Brad continue to discuss the party, and Maxie asks if he knows why this party is so important to Britt. He doesn't know, but says she does want to be remembered as more as the girl in the viral video at the pool party that Cody crashed.